Orpheus lived with his father, who was a Thracian king. His mother was a muse. He lived in Panarsis with his 8 aunts and mother. There he met Apollo. Apollo gave him a small golden lyre and taught him how to play. Orpheus' mother taught him how to sing. As he grew up, he became a musician and a poet. He used to play his lyre early in the morning for the fishermen. The fishermen knew the fish would come up from the depths to hear Orpheus' songs. The men became too distracted by the beautiful music that they no longer cared about fishing. When he played in the field, animals of all sorts followed him, including the untamed. They followed him to listen to his beautiful music. As Orpheus matured, he became better. Adults and children, mostly girls, followed him, while he sang and played his lyre. He noticed that one face was always there. She was slender with dark eyes and long hair. Orpheus finally got enough courage to go talk to the girl. He found out her name was Eurydice. She claimed she would do anything for him, including being his servant. He liked this very much, and they got married. They lived together for a year and 1 day, in a house near a river with trees all around. They were such a happy couple, they rarely left home. Many rumors started when Orpheus disappeared. Some thought he was dead and killed by Apollo for playing much better than he ever could. Others thought he fell in love with the river nymph, and some thought he married dangerously with a sorceress. So one day Ariestus thought he'd go looking, and he found Orpheus' bride. He chased after her, and she stumbled into a snake pit, and the snakes bit her legs into many pieces, and she was dead before she even fell. She left the body, and Orpheus eventually found her. He didn't believe she could be dead, so he traveled to the river Styx. When he reached the river, Charon stopped him and told him he could not pass. Orpheus took out his lyre and played a song. It was a song about streams in the sunlight and boys growing up to be young men who work in boats. Charon thought about his past youth and began to weep. He dropped his oar, and Orpheus took it and rowed across. As he entered Tartarus, he came across a huge 3-headed dog. The ugly beast went by the name Cerberus. Orpheus played his lyre. It was a song about dogs. The song reminded Cerberus of his past and about being a regular dog. Cerberus fell asleep and dreamt of the olden days. As he continued on, he saw Sisyphus. He stopped trying to push the stone up the mountain while he heard Orpheus' music. Then he came across Tantalus, who stopped trying to drink. The music quenched his thirst. The judges of the dead heard the music and dreamt of the old days when they had been young princes. When he finally entered the underworld, Hades sat looking very mad. Hades told Orpheus that there should be no more cheap minstrel tricks. Then Orpheus played his lyre, a song of green trees and a slim girl painting flowers. This song brought tears to Persephone's eyes. Hades explained to Orpheus how the song affected his queen, and asked what he wished for. Orpheus responded that his wife was brought here today, and her name was Eurydice. He wished to take her back. Hades said it was never done before, but agreed if Orpheus went home without looking back, his bride might follow. But if he looked back, she would disappear and never come home with him again. Orpheus bowed to the god of the underworld and his beloved queen, and was on his way back up to the earth. He thought he could hear Eurydice's faint footfall, but was worried she was not behind him. He only imagined her following. When he approached the gates, Cerberus was still dreaming of his past dog life. When Orpheus reached the passage of Avernus, he could not hear Eurydice's breathing or footsteps, but kept her image in his mind. He kept contemplating to turn around or not. He swiftly turned around, only to see that his beautiful bride was following. Orpheus reached for Eurydice's hand, but she turned to a mist and melted. Her last feature to vanish was her gentle smile.